Hi everyone, welcome to the Small Business Interview. Today I have with me Soni Achal, who's the founder of Fresh Flavors. It's really cool.
Hi guys.
Hi, yeah, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me for this interview. I really appreciate it.
Fresh Flavors is really fun. They have healthy, clean snacks. It's super unique. They have really cool things like pop lily seeds, golden milk, chutneys. So Soni, you can tell us a little bit about the story behind Fresh Flavors and how it all came together.
Of course. So first, I would like to take a minute to introduce myself. So I am a microbiologist. I did my master's from San Diego State University, and then I was working as a research associate for a few years. And then when I had my second kid, I decided to take a break for a year or two just to raise my family. My little one is a handful, he still is. But and then my husband and I, we always thought about having like a food business of our own. Because I am like so passionate about cooking, and then even more passionate about cooking with healthy ingredients, fresh ingredients, whole ingredients, high quality ingredients. And then whenever I go to the grocery stores, I always check the labels on all the products just to make sure there's like no artificial ingredients, no preservatives, no artificial colors and flavors, because none of us, we don't need any of that. So Fresh Flavors basically is about high quality ingredients and nothing artificial in our product. So, and we are really, really proud about these two facts. So when I was ready to go back to work, we thought that we should give this idea of ours of having a food business give it a try. We had quite some products in our minds that we wanted to launch, and we started with chutneys. So my friends and family, they seem to just love our chutneys. They're so flavorful. And the best thing about chutneys is that you can use them in so many different ways. You can use them as a dip, spread, dressing, marinade, pasta sauces. You can use them for your cooking. If you're making fried rice, you can add some chutneys in that. And then it makes everything so much more flavorful. So we had chutneys. We had quite a few flavors when we launched, and then we just picked our three best sellers. And the reason why we narrowed our selection down was we wanted to add more products, one product at a time. So to start with, we had three chutneys. This one is our mango chutney. And then it is a sweet chutney. This is the only product that has sugar in it. Other than that, there's no other product of ours that has any sugar in it. So this is the mango chutney, and then this one is our tangy tomato. This has such a good flavor, such a good balance of like spices and a little bit of heat, but it's not too hot. And you can use them in so many different ways. This one is super hot. This one is made with Thai pepper. So this chutney is really, really hot. You don't want to try it if you can take, a little bit of heat, not, quite some heat. So three different, types of chutneys. And then we were going to launch this golden milk. This was the second product that we launched. So golden milk, and it's vegan. So golden milk basically is just a turmeric-based drink mix. So the main ingredient, of course, is turmeric, and it has so much health benefits. It is good for inflammation. It is good for immune support. It is such a soothing and relaxing drink. It helps you calm down, relax, and sleep better. And it has so much health benefits, loaded with antioxidants. So and this product is like so close to my heart because I grew up drinking this as a kid. We always used to have this, especially when you were getting sick or when we were under the weather. It really, really helped. So, I personally am a big, big fan of turmeric. And now it's all, backed by research. So more and more people, know about turmeric, and they're using more and more turmeric. So, it has so much health benefits, and I love this product. So when I had kids of my own, I wanted them to have more and more turmeric too, because we use a lot of turmeric in Indian but I also wanted them to have this golden milk. But one thing about turmeric is that it has a strong flavor. So, for some people it can be strong. So I spent a few months, and this was all way before we launched, fresh flavors. So, and I was, experimenting this and developing this recipe for my kid. And then we added some cinnamon and cardamom and ginger. So, they all these spices together, it brings out such a good flavor. With a little bit of sweetener like honey or maple syrup, it truly tastes really, really good. A hot cup tastes like, turmeric latte or chai latte, and a cold cup is so refreshing, especially in hot summer days. So this was an amazing, experiment. My kids loved it. My family loved it, and we used to have it, every single day. They still have it every single day. So we decided to launch this as our next product, and we were very sure people are going to love it because the taste was so good and it had so much health benefits. So, and people did. In farmers market, the best thing about farmers market is you can sample your product. People get to taste, and you get to see their, reaction right away. And if they are buying your product, that simply proves that, they love it. They want to spend the money on that. So people just love turmeric, this golden milk. And then there were so many people in farmers market. They told me that they have tried their own recipes, so many recipes on the internet and some other brands, and they just couldn't, have it. They wanted to, but they just couldn't have it because it was not so flavorful. So, it was such a rewarding experience. It was so good. So we did that, and then the third, category that we launched was a snack category. It's lily pops. So a lot of people don't know about lily pops. So it was a good educational thing that we had to pass out for our customers. So what are lily pops and stuff like that. So basically, lily pops are popped water lily seeds. So the lily pads and flowers, they have small pea-sized seeds, and those seeds have a hard shell, and they're popped just like popcorn, but they're so much more healthier. They're gluten-free, they're vegan, corn-free, and then low in calories. And these were, again, something that I grew up. In India, it is kind of a common snack, and we just had a very basic version, like a very classic version with salt and pepper. And it's so good. It's light and crunchy. Kids love it. Even adults love it. So that was something that we wanted to launch as our third category. And then I wanted to have like more flavors so that, customers had some options, especially for snacks. You might want to have more options. So I did spend about a few months again on developing those recipes for 3 other flavors. And then, so this one is a very classic flavor, just Himalayan salt. And then we have this truffle and salt. And people who love truffle, they just love this lily pops because it has such good flavors of truffle. And then these two have, so this one is spicy and this one is chili lime. And then they have some spices. So, the chili lime has some tanginess to it. The spicy one is spicy. So we had a good 4 different flavors, and then we again had like great reviews. People, some people didn't know about it. A lot of people, most of the people didn't know about it, and they were always like, "So where do you get the seeds from?" And then some people are like, "Oh my God, did you come up with this idea of popping like water lily seeds?" And I was like, each and every time I had to explain that no, it's it was always there in India. We've been using that for like centuries, forever. It's just new over here, and it's an amazing snack, low in calories and so much health benefits. So it's a fun snack. So that's our story pretty much. We were doing like 3 farmers markets a week. And it was great so far. We were doing that until mid-March, until all this pandemic started. Our goal for this year was and still is to be in more and more stores, and we were working towards that. We are in few stores, a few specialty stores here and there, a few in Northern California, Seattle. There's a bakery in Phoenix. We are there. And we're also in Alaska, in a store in Alaska. So I know, right? And then before this pandemic, our online sales were very low. because we didn't promote, we didn't have a very good website, and so most of our sales were through the farmers markets. So now that we have time, we have worked quite a bit on our website. So now people can just order it through a website. So more and more people are, especially our regulars, a lot of them have found us, through Instagram or Facebook. They found the website, they order it. We get messages and emails, and we just do local deliveries, and we ship it to the whole of the U.S. So yeah.
Yeah, so I'm on your website, and it's kind of a big change from interacting with customers at the farmers market to just relying on people buying from your website. But it's actually great to hear that you're shipping nationally, and you're in Alaska and all these other states. So yeah, this is their website. It's freshflavorsforyou.com. I have the link posted at the very end. And yeah, so these are what the lily seeds look like. They look like popcorn, but without all the little nooks and crannies everyone can see. And here are all your flavors. The truffle one, when you mentioned it, that sounded really good.
That is really good. Yeah. So the truffle and the chili lime, both of these flavors were the best sellers in the farmers market. People really, really loved them. We sold all the flavors, but those two were the best sellers.
Yeah, and it looks like you have free shipping over $35, and you mentioned that sales this month, when we get them from your website, 100% of the proceeds go to San Diego food banks, right?
Yep. We're going to put that on the website in a day or two, so that whoever is on the website, they will know that right away. But we believe that any kind of donation will be helpful. There's so many families who have lost their jobs. So many people are food insecure. So 100% of our revenue is going to go to San Diego Food Bank, because we want to do our part, in this pandemic. No matter if it's a small donation or a big donation, that is going to make, a little bit of a difference. So that's what we want to do.
That's amazing. It's good to hear that small businesses are helping each other, and the community is helping small businesses. And it's, if we just help each other, we'll all get through this a lot more easily. And here's the golden milk over here, and here's your chutneys down here. Everyone can see. I know you also are part of some online small business distribution centers, like I think San Diego Food Delivery and Market Box, but those guys don't take all the proceeds and donate them to food banks at the moment. They're very good though for promoting small businesses. So let me stop sharing this for a sec. So yeah, you guys definitely check out their website. Did you see anything like happen unexpectedly when we became sheltered in place? And you said the sales weren't really good before, but did they kind of like take off in the way you expected it, or any surprises you ran into along the way?
I would say this didn't happen all of a sudden, but the market closed all of a sudden. We didn't expect to close the market to be closed right where it did. So, our 80 to 85% of the revenue was through the farmers market, which is like gone. But we didn't expect so many people to find our website, after this pandemic. And then I was like thinking that we never thought about, about this pandemic, or all of a sudden that it's like, no, okay. So there were like so many customers that would shop with us every single weekend. And then there was no way that they could have found us. But I think a lot of people found us because there is all our website, Instagram, and all the information over here. So I think a lot of people found us that way because, they were contacting us through Instagram and stuff like that, and emails, like direct emails or questions through the website. Are you delivering? Can I come and pick it up? And then stuff like that. So we quickly figured out that, what is going to work best in terms of delivery or shipping, because if somebody wants something for $10 and we have to drive or ship it, it might not be worth it. And then if we want the shipping to be like $100, that might not work for some people, because not everybody likes to stock up, even though everything that we sell is like shelf stable. So we figured that $35 is a good, decent, amount for people to spend. And, so it worked really great for us. We've been busy doing, deliveries, like local deliveries. And, of course, we also ship everywhere in the US. A lot of friends and family, they supported us. They helped us get the word out. So that really helped. And we never had time to do all this, improve our website or do marketing or, promote our stuff online, because, I was super busy making everything and then selling it in the farmers market. So there was like literally no time for all of this. So now, because of this, we feel that, the online thing is picking up. We have seen a huge increase in our sales. Either we are delivering, but it's nothing as compared to how much we used to sell in the farmers market, because it was like 3 times every week. But surprisingly, yeah, we've been doing good, and then we've been getting orders from everywhere in the U.S., from the East Coast, from the Midwest, a lot of people from Northern California, and so that way we didn't know. We never thought about it, to be very honest. We never thought this is going to happen, and we're going to stop doing the markets like, one single day and it's like done kind of thing. So, yeah.
It is very sudden to just go from all, direct human interaction to just counting on indirect human interaction. I think one thing that you have going for you, though, is like we mentioned that your snacks are healthy, and like when we're sheltering in place, like, we still want to try to watch what we eat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think it's even more important to stay healthy and eat healthy in this time, because we don't get so much exercise. We're not going out that much, so even though you're at home, we try to go out for walks, and, my kids bike, so we just go out for bike rides and walking and a little bit of run. But the kind of physical exercise and the daily stuff that we used to do, that has gone down really a lot. So I really feel in this time we absolutely should have something healthy to boost your immune system and stuff like that. Stay healthy, be positive. That's it's even more important right now to stay healthy.
Yep. Yeah. And turmeric's, like I said, it's good for your immune system. And as much as we want to always eat raw vegetables all the time, we need to change up and keep our diet interesting too. So to have a different.
Yeah.
So it's I think it's a good idea to. I think when people search for healthy snacks, like one of the things that will pop up is probably your stuff, because it's different and it's still healthy.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you see any like particularly lasting changes to the way that your business will be run after we try to go back to being normal?
After going back to normal, I am not sure how that new normal is going to be. It's going to take some time. That's what I am thinking, and based on all the news and everything. But we like online sales a lot. It's so much more convenient. And then right now, like before this pandemic, we were basically only in San Diego region. And now we love it that people from everywhere, they are reaching out and they are ordering from us. So we would love to do that even after the pandemic. That is going to be so much convenient for us, so much better for us, because you can ship it wherever you want to. And then once everything goes back to normal, we will go back to the markets and start selling to all our local customers and nationwide. And then we also want to be in the stores, like I mentioned. So once everything goes back to normal, we will try doing that as well.
Awesome. And I was noticing on your Instagram, which I'll share right now, go back to the website, that like you post a lot about about snacks, family, living a healthy life. You're very active. You got two beautiful kids. And you know, you have your milk right here. Um, and you got some pretty interesting ways to use your snacks. Do you want to share some of your favorite dishes to make, or what kids like to eat? Because your things are healthy and kid friendly too.
Of course. So these Lily Pops, they are ready to go. They are amazing snacks for kids and adults. But you can also use them as you know, a replacement to your croutons in your salads. You can use them in your soups for a crunch. So you can use them in the other ways too. With chutneys, there is like a whole bunch of different recipes, and I think since now I have time, I should start posting recipes for my chutneys on my website. That will be a great thing. But super simple would be with our mango chutney, especially for the kids. You know, kids love like cheese boats, so any kind of cheese, whatever your kids love, maybe brie or something, and top it up with our mango chutney, a little bit of veggies and fruits and stuff to go with it, and you're good to go. So, and that is such a good way to entertain. I know you're not entertaining anybody right now in person. Everything is happening like virtual. But that is such a way, such a simple and easy and elegant, you know, appetizer anyways, even like, you know, pandemic or no pandemic. So easy to put together, and then, you know, everybody loves the cheese board. So, and a good sweet mango chutney, it goes really, really good on cheese board. We sell so much mango chutney just before the holiday season because people are looking something sweet as a gift, or on the cheese boards, everybody's having like get-togethers, right, from Thanksgiving parties and stuff like that. So, yeah, a super simple way, especially for kids, would be cheese board with the mango chutney.
That sounds good. And it's like cheese and jam, except more flavorful with spices and everything.
Yes, yes, and it's so flavorful. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, so I was just pointing out, you know, you can also use your Lily Pops for popcorn instead of movies right here, you know. It's cute.
Yeah, we don't do corn too much anymore. So when we go to the you know, theaters, we do get popcorn over there, but we have stopped popping popcorns at home. We just do our Lily Pops. My son comes home from school, and the first thing is he's gonna enter and he's gonna, I want some Lily Pops. I want some Lily Pops. So he has to have Lily Pops every single day. He wouldn't finish all his lunch and stuff at school. So I think when he comes home, he's hungry and all he wants is Lily Pops. So such a healthy snack, like I said. You know, it's, everybody enjoys it, and you know, I feel so good that it is something that my kids like. And I also pack these for lunches at school, sometimes as a snack. So you know how I mentioned that I always check labels on the back, and there are not very many snacks that taste good and has no preservatives or artificial colors or flavors, and I have no clue what the natural flavors are, but it seems to be in every single thing. So I'm so glad that my kids love it, and you know, they don't have to deal with all those natural flavors and stuff like that. So yeah, that is such a rewarding experience, you know, for me, that you know, staying healthy, and you know, so.
Yeah, we gotta take care of ourselves, you know, so we can take care of our family.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know, recipes would be great. We're gonna look forward to some of that. If you're gonna start posting some of it, that'd be cool.
Of course, yeah. Chutneys is like so much, and I'm also thinking of doing some, you know, videos about how to make golden milk and stuff like that, different ways. Even with golden milk, you can add them in a little bit in your soups, a little bit in your salads, stir fries, because all of those 5 ingredients that we have, they are, you know, okay to cook with. And then I made like golden milk pancakes the other day. You can, if you're making like banana bread, you can just add a little bit of this golden milk in your batter, and you're good to go. You get the health benefits. One more way to incorporate turmeric in your diet. And then so easy. You don't have to alter anything. Just add a little bit to whatever you're cooking, because all the curries, the Indian curries, if you ever had that, that has turmeric, and most of the curries will have the other spices as well. So they are pretty okay to, use them in your cooking. Be it sweet or be it savory, you can put these in your oats if you do oats. That goes really good with oats. So I should start, adding some recipes so that people get more ideas and to get more creative.
That is a really good. I didn't think of pancakes. I was thinking about like oats, but because people like not just oats, but pancakes are really cool.
Yeah, just a little bit, not too much, because and that's another reason that we don't add any sweetener to our golden milk, because people can use it in other recipes too, like be it savory or be it sweet. If we add sweetener, it might be convenient for some people because they don't have to, reach for that honey or maple syrup. But then you are stuck with only golden milk. You can't be adding this in your chicken or, in your soups. So that is another reason we didn't add any sweetener in that. And everybody is different. Some people like honey, like we like honey. And when we sampled in the farmers market, we did maple syrup because there were a lot of like vegan people who don't do honey. So we did like maple syrup for the farmers market, but at home we do just honey in our golden milk. So it's so good. It does taste like chai latte or a turmeric latte in a hot cup of golden milk. So yeah,
that's amazing. So I have their website up here. It's freshflavorsforyou.com. Check out their Instagram. Tons of cool stuff on there, and keep up to date with them on Facebook. Some updates. So Stoney, thank you very much for taking time to update us on what you're doing today and what you've been doing lately.
Thank you so much, Fox. Thank you so much. We really appreciate this opportunity, and thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, and thanks everyone for tuning into this interview. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Of course. Have a great day. Stay safe.
You too.
Bye.